Welcome back, folks, to a brand new video. It's that time of the year where everything is super cold, but there's something special about visiting Europe during winter. So I've selected just a few, and here are some of the best places in Europe in winter. Let's do it. Now, before you even watch this video, don't forget to hit that like button, obviously for the YouTube algorithm. Number 1. Vienna. The Austrian capital is famous for putting on a show during the festive period, and is often considered to have some of the best Christmas markets in all of Europe. One of the most popular and traditional takes place right in front of the Belvedere Palace, which contains a circle of stalls selling traditional handcraft items and plenty of warm Austrian food and drink. Well worth the trip. Number 2. Bergen. Bergen has all the makings of an idyllic Nordic village. Colourful wooden buildings, a scenic harbour, and sweeping views of the surrounding fjords. Now, I've been there in warmer times, but the town looks really beautiful in the summer. But it's during the winter months that you get to view the northern lights during their peak season. A perfect time to visit. Number 3. Tallinn. Tallinn practically overflows with charm, thanks to its turreted castles and a lovely location on the Baltic Sea. The views of the city centre from the castle are beautiful no matter what the season. But it's during the winter times that they pop out even more under a layer of snow. A different time of season to visit, but one that's worth the wait. Number 4. Hallstatt. Yes, it's practically a village, but perhaps none other fits the phrase storybook setting better than Hallstatt, which sits pretty on the shores of the Austria's Hallstatt Sea. It's roughly about an hour's drive east of Salzburg. The town's 12th century churches, candlelit restaurants, and market square only become more charming during the winter months. And to be frankly honest with you, it's during the winter months where you might be able to capture some of the beautiful town, because during the summer, good luck. Number 5. Bruges. Europe's best preserved medieval city. It's also one of the most charming, especially during the holiday season. It's one of those cities where it's the winter season where you want to visit. It's a great hotspot for Christmas markets in the whole of Belgium. And do not forget the hot chocolate. There is especially one cafe, I wish I knew the name, but there's a cafe which serves the best hot chocolate you can possibly imagine, and with huge cups. Priceless. Number 6. Budapest. Now, you may not agree with me on this, but winter is hands down the best time to visit Budapest. Seeing the Hungarian parliament surrounded by the ice drifts on the river could make even the strictest of beachgoers embrace the cold. And you're sure to find all the grand cafes, museums, and thermal baths, infinitely more welcoming after spending several chilly hours during the day exploring the city. Number 7. Prague. When a small dust of snow coats the St. Charles Bridge and the old town's church spires, the whole of Prague transforms. But the city also has some of Europe's best Christmas markets, outside of Germany at least, where even the most tired traveller will end up succumbing to the fried dough or the hot drinks served in those festive stalls in the middle of Prague. It could actually be one of the cheapest markets to visit in Europe. Number 8. Nuremberg. Now this list wouldn't be right without including the German city. With one of the world's oldest Christmas markets, its famous gingerbread and plenty of family fun, this Bavarian city is ideal for a festive weekend. Nuremberg is often referred to as the Christmas city, thanks in no small part to its dazzling and super amazing Christmas market, which is again one of the oldest and most famous in the world, dating all the way back to 1530. Now there are plenty of German cities to visit, but give Nuremberg a try. Number 9. Salzburg. The festive season is near and dear to all of the hearts of the Austrians, so visiting a major destination like Salzburg is a definite must. Now this time of year is one of the busiest for the city. For starters, there's the Salzburg Christmas market, where you can treat yourself to traditional gingerbread and spiced festive drinks. Another top destination. Number 10. Rovaniemi. For those excited about the coming of Christmas, why wait for Santa Claus to come to you when you can go straight to him instead? By that, I don't mean visiting the North Pole, but actually the small city of Rovaniemi in Finnish Lapland. Now let's be real, Santa Claus is a load of. Just outside the Rovaniemi, you may find the Santa Claus village, almost right on the Arctic Circle. So when you visit the village, you can meet the fake Santa Claus, get a special stamp in your passport, and hang out with some actually real, genuine reindeer. Probably one of the most festive out of all the cities you're about to see on this list. Number 11. Interlaken. Some places just seem made for visiting in winter, like the resort town of Interlaken in Switzerland. Now while it sits in a valley, the town is close to plenty of high peaks in the Alps, and it is a very popular destination for outdoor activities. So if that's your thing, this is the place you need to visit. After all, when the Alps are on your doorstep, you want to make the most of them. So what's great about this area is that it has all the activities to suit all types of people, from those looking for gentle fun to those who take things all the way to the limit. Number 12, Strasbourg. Now this is actually one of my favourite places on this list. When people think of France, there's always a good chance they picture places like Paris and the French Riviera in spring and summer. But France is widely diverse, and somewhere like Strasbourg on the German border works surprisingly well as a winter destination. It's a very pretty and medieval city. Strasbourg is made up of charming half-timbered houses, impressive historic churches, and of course, the scenic canals. Now it's proof that Christmas markets exist outside of Germany, and Strasbourg has been running for centuries within its old town. Number 13, Tromso. Tromso is a buzzing town located on the Arctic Circle, meaning freezing cold. If you're visiting between mid-November and mid-January, you'll experience the Tromso polar night, where the sun doesn't rise above the horizon. Now there's plenty to see and do around in this area, such as chasing the northern lights at night. But please remember, to maximize your chances of seeing them, you should definitely book a guided tour. Number 14, Reykjavik. Now this wouldn't be a good list without adding Iceland. It seems only fitting to visit somewhere called Iceland in winter. And surely they know the best way to survive through the winter and come out on the other side. For the comfort of the island's capital city of Reykjavik, you can also hope to see Iceland at its best. Up by the Arctic Circle, the people of Reykjavik have perfected the winter experience. The city doesn't endure the winter, but locals embrace it, and they celebrate it with the Winter Lights Festival. Now this is held in early February. This free annual event is designed to coax you outdoors with imaginative and striking light displays. A really perfect time to visit Iceland. Number 15, Cairngorm. The misty mountain range of the Cairngorms in the Eastern Highlands forms one of Scotland's 2 national parks. The area is vast, about twice the size of the Lake District, and the landscape is carved out by mountains. At least 5 of the 6 high summits in the UK can be found right here. Now this part of Scotland has a chilly climate, which means it's possible to ski in this area too, and that's one of the main reasons why people visit Cairngorm. Well, there you have it, folks. Some very cool places in Europe during winter. Now, this is just my selection on this list. There is Paris in France, there's London in the UK, there's obviously Edinburgh in Scotland, Zakopane in Poland, of course all the German cities which have markets, plenty of other places to visit in winter. This is just my list. Let me know what's your favourite, and I'll see you all on the next video. As always, be good, be kind, and be careful. Peace.